What's up guys, it's Andrew, and today I'm making my test video for the day. This is my first video, so I'm just going to talk and see what I can just drum up. So today I worked, and it was a good day. Got off work, and I went and picked up some stuff from my brother's grave, and then I went home, and I went on a walk. I thought about a lot of things. Life is very interesting. It gives us a lot of opportunities, a lot of time, a lot of everything. You know, for most people anyway, the general population is pretty lucky. It feels like anyway, compared to like all the people that are dying and stuff. It's terrible, you know. Our world's like a death trap, right? Just like you never know, and it's just so sad. It's like, you know, and just... But through all that chaoticness, there's always a light behind the chaos. There's always a force behind the dark, you know, like my brother's passing, you know, I don't know, he's changing, that changed my life. It made me realize just how lazy I am, you know, compared to like, you know, these like really important people, 1% people, you know, the people that are chasing their goals, they're like going for it. And what I'm doing, like, I'm letting a disease beat me, or two diseases, and then I'm like, I need to change my life. Like, I need to get it together. I just, you know, I want to carry my brother's legacy. I want to help the world know about him, and, you know, so he's not completely forgotten, because, you know, that's hard. It's hard to deal with that, and I'm going to try to help him anyway, you know. I love my brother. I wish he was here so bad. It's been a long journey without him. It's been about a year. Just, you know, we did everything together. Me and my brother were really tight. We grew up together, and we just, you know, we were 363 days apart. So we literally grew up together, not just like, you know, a year, a 2-year, a 3-year difference, but yeah, it was great. So we did a lot of things together. We had like 15 different friends that we all hung out with. I mean, I was thinking about it, just like at least 15 friends between like when I was younger up until high school, like at least. And then we like, you know, we expanded even more because we went out and socialized with even more people, and it's just like 20, 30 friends that we all have in common. Like, you know, there's hardly any friends that were not in common. There were a few, my brother's friends that I wasn't a huge fan of, and that's okay. You know, they're good people. There's nothing wrong with them. But, you know, just at the time, I was just not a fan of them. And you know, it is what it is. You know, every day we make a decision to either hate the other people, or we can choose to move on. And since I'm not, like, really involved in their life, I don't really, you know, care. You know, like, they upset me about one thing, like, and then I'm like, okay, like, I can get a grip on reality and get over it, you know. There's going to be disagreements, and, you know, there's no reason to hate people. One, you know, like, maybe I can touch them by doing what I'm doing. It's like, hopefully maybe one of them one day will be watching my videos and will see the inspiration that I share. And maybe, you know, they'll, like, I don't know, maybe going through a rough time. See, that's what I think about. I think about, instead of, like, getting mad, I think about serving my, you know, the people. And just like the Bible, kind of, you know, it really points at customer service, lots of customer service. So, you know, the Bible is interesting in that regards, and the self-empowerment is like we're all trying to help one another, and that's just what everybody can do, you know. And if we're not trying hard enough, then we're taking life for granted. You know, the people around us can disappear. My brother's gone. You know, he's 26 forever. You know, and that's pretty rough. You know, I was supposed to, like, grow up with my brother. We were gonna go, you know, we were living with one another, so, like, you know, we had that support going. Eventually we were gonna go separate, you know, like, I was gonna get a girlfriend, he was gonna get a girlfriend, I was gonna go to Arizona, he was gonna go to Cali, something like that, you know. we had all our plans, you know, we knew what we wanted to do. We just like hung out all the time. And then, you know, just out of the blue, boom, he's gone, you know, and I have no control over that, you know, and like we never know when we're going to lose our loved ones, guys. And that's the scariest feeling in the world. You know, like now I'll be like, just, you know, like, why are they taking so long to get back from when they said they're going to come home? You know, like even 30 minutes can be like pretty scary at times. And, you know, it, definitely, it's just, you know, you just never think of things the same way. Never. Like, I'm a lot more cautious now. So I make sure, you know, like, I'm, like, really staying in touch with my family now. Like, you know, make sure I don't, like, really have these bad times. Like, I'm really pushing to, like, try to be better and just for everyone around me to have a good time and, you know, feel like they are living their purpose and they love themselves. You know, I'm really pushing for that. And that's just, you know, I do that for everybody. You know, there's people I'm, like, trying to help. On Facebook, I'm like, look, you know, like, this is, you know, you can help yourself, and, like, I want to help people everywhere I can. You know, I was going to a support group for codependence. I've decided not to go back for a while. I'm just going to relax and just do my own thing, and I may join a different, like, I've been thinking about, like, maybe going to a fibromyalgia support group, because that would be pretty, like, effective, because, you know, the codependency, I that never really applied to me, and I was just really going because I wanted to talk about my brother at these groups. So, you know, I don't know, I go to 2 grief groups a month, and you know, I want to, like, also help, like, push the notion that the siblings like me, we kind of, like, get forgotten about. You know, like, people still ask my mom all the time, like, how she's doing with Arin and stuff, and then me, not so much. Like, no one's like, oh, dude, what's going on with Arin and stuff. No, people are actually, like, disappearing from my life, which, it's whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I've been very, very pleased with how my life is going right now, and, you know, sometimes being alone is not bad. You know, really, you get to do what you want, you need to do, you know, like, you have something you need to do, go do it now. You know, like, don't let your friends stop you. Don't, you know, like, do you really need to, like, go to the bar every night? No. Do you need to go on Friday and Saturday? No. You know, you don't need to go out and drink. You know, if you're trying to do something, go do that. I absolutely implore that idea. Anyway, guys, so this is just my first, just totally random video. I'm just gonna throw it out there, just to see, you know, what the reaction is here. I just went off the top of my head. Just, you know, just wanted to talk about some things. I know it's a little heavy. It's talking about my brother, but it's also talking about some good moments in life and how we can continue to grow as a nation and as people, and, you know, how we can, like, best ourselves in this world. It's a big challenge, you know. It's not easy by any means, but, you know, we can all collaborate and come together and change the world for the better. We just, you know, really need to find out how to help each other out and how to love, you know, and never take any moment for granted ever again, you know. That's huge. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe.